All right, so a simple video to assign the weekly assessments. Under the Assessment and Data tab, select Online Assessment Center. Once the Online Assessment Center loads, you will see an option to click My Library and Test Library. After you get to My Test Library, you will then select My Test, Reading Wonders Grade 5. You'll also see that there's EL tests. There's selection tests, which are the weekly large stories, updated unit. So I'm going to select Reading Wonders Grade 5. And here, this is where you'll see the diagnostics, you'll see benchmarks, and you'll also see weekly assessments. Oops. Okay, sorry, I'm going to go back. I'm going to search Unit 1, Week 1 assessment. There's the space. And here I am. So I can either do the Unit 1, Week 1 weekly assessment, or if I know there's kids that are just struggling and they're not going to do well, I can also assign the approaching weekly assessment. But I'm going to use the Unit 1, Week 1 weekly assessment. I'm doing this to kind of get a gauge on my students. You can take a look at the questions that are being asked. You can take a look at the standards that are being tagged that support our district standards. You can edit and change the questions as much as you want, but for now, I am just going to leave it as is and assign to my class. Clicking Assign to Class, you can turn on and off manually, like when you're allowing the test to be open in their computers or not. You can schedule an available time. I'm just going to leave everything as is. Nice little addition here is you can require a password. So if you schedule an available time, you can require a password and just put it up while the kid's in class. That way they don't have access to the assessment when you don't want them to. And then simply assign to class. And that is all you have to do in order to assign a weekly assessment on